Good morning students, hope you all are well. Today I am going to explain you major earthquake and volcanic belt on world map. These are the topics I am going to cover in this video: volcanic zones, earthquake zones and plate boundaries. Let's learn about distribution of volcanoes on world map. There are three major areas where volcanoes erupt. First is Circum-Pacific Belt, also called Pacific Ring of Fire. Second is Mid-Continental Belt. Third is Mid-Atlantic Belt. If you will see this red line indicated with triangle, red triangle here, maximum triangles are given. So this is the most sensitive areas where volcanoes erupt. So this region is called Circum-Pacific Belt or Pacific Ring of Fire. Some examples are given here: Mount St. Helens in US, Mount Popocatépetl in US, Mount Cotopaxi, Chimborazo, Aconcagua in South America. We can say Mount Fuji, Mauna Loa. These are the example of Circum-Pacific Belt. 80% volcanoes erupt here. Next region is Mid-Continental Belt, and this belt lies between Europe and Africa. This is Mediterranean region, and there is a alpine mountain chain in Europe. So these are the areas of Mid-Continental Belt where volcanoes erupt. So some examples are Mount Vesuvius is an example of dormant volcano. Mount Etna is an example of active volcano. And now the third region where volcanoes erupt but less volcanoes erupt comparatively: Circum-Pacific Belt and Mid-Continental Belt. So this third region is Mid-Atlantic Belt, which lies between North South America and Europe and Africa. So here Mid-Atlantic Belt, that around 5% to 6% volcanoes erupt. Next is about earthquake belt on world map. So here also the major three regions where earthquake occur. The very first is Circum-Pacific Belt, Mid-Continental Belt, and the last is Mid-Atlantic Belt. The regions, the locations are common between earthquake and volcanoes. As we know, if the earthquake comes first, so trigger the volcanic eruption will be there also, and if the volcanic eruption will be there first, then it trigger the earthquake. So as there is a cause and effect relationship between volcano and earthquake. So here, if you will see in the previous slide, we have discussed that the east side of Asia and the west side of North and South America, especially with the red line and little bit orange is also there, this is the most sensitive areas where earthquake occur. This is Circum-Pacific Belt or Pacific Ring of Fire. Next is Alpine Mountain in Europe and Himalayan Belt in Asia, and there is a Mediterranean region between Europe and Africa. These regions come under Mid-Continental Belt. Here also earthquake occur. So the last region where earthquake occur, that is Mid-Atlantic Belt, that lies between North South America, Europe and Africa. The regions, the locations are same. Where volcanoes erupt, earthquake also occur there. And if the earthquake comes first, so that trigger the volcanoes. Now this is the next topic, plate boundaries. First, what is the meaning of plate? Plate means hard lithospheric slab. Lithosphere word stands for the crust, that is hard layer. So we can say that there are two types of plates, continental crust and oceanic crust. So the outermost part of the Earth's surface, that crust is considered as a plate, and plate is continuously floating on hot molten rock called magma. We consider asthenosphere also. So basically plates are continuously floating on asthenosphere. So there are some plates, they used to move in the same direction, come in the same direction. So that is considered as convergent plate boundary. So that is depicted with green color. If we'll see this green color line, that is, that shows it's a convergent plate boundary. When two plates like Eurasian plate means Europe and Asia. If this plate is moving toward North American plate and South American plate, so these two plates collide with each other and volcanoes erupt and earthquake occur. So if these two plates are coming to each other, so it means these two plates are moving in the opposite direction of this Eurasian plate. From this side, these two plates are coming toward each other, means this Asia side. And from this Europe side, this plate is moving in this side, means in the east side of the slide, and North American plate, South American plate moving toward the west side of this slide. So here these two plates are moving in the opposite side, even the African plate also moving in opposite direction of South American plate. So if two plates are moving in opposite direction, that is called divergent plate boundary. And transform plate boundaries are this indicated with blue color, and transform plate boundaries means that when these plates pass or slide past one another, so that is considered as transform plate boundary. And when these two plates, means when two plates that slide past to each other, that never disturb to each other, so without destruction and construction, these plates pass to each other. So blue color is indicated with transform plate boundary. Now here if you will see this green color, teeth on overriding plate is given. So overriding means two plates are not colliding. So means two plates are colliding and then moving in the opposite direction. But when two plates meet and one, we can say, one bends or slides underneath the other. We can say when one slide come on the another slide, that dominate to the other. When one slide dominate to the other, when one slide come on the other slide, that is considered as the overriding plate. So where maximum earthquake and volcanoes erupt, that is near the convergent plate boundary. Why? Because here the different plates like Eurasian, Indo-Australian, North American plate, South American plate. So these plates that move in same direction, that move, we can say these plates that come toward each other. So this is about plate boundaries. Thank you students. Have a nice day.